Canada versus Australia. Which country is the best choice for international students seeking immigration? Choosing between Canada and Australia as an international student depends on your goals, field of study, and long-term immigration aspirations. Both countries are excellent destinations with distinct advantages. Here's a comparison. Immigration pathways. Canada, a land of opportunities and diverse cultures, has become a top destination for international students seeking quality education and a promising future. One of the most attractive features of studying in Canada is the Post-Graduation Work Permit, or PGWP. This permit allows students to work for up to 3 years after graduation, depending on the length of their academic program. This work experience is invaluable, as it not only helps students gain practical skills but also makes them eligible for various immigration pathways. Canada offers a clear and structured pathway to permanent residency. Programs like the Canadian Experience Class or CEC under the Express Entry System and various Provincial Nominee Programs or PNPs are designed to value Canadian education and work experience. These programs provide international students with a streamlined process to transition from temporary status to permanent residence. The emphasis on Canadian education and work experience in these immigration programs means that students who have studied and worked in Canada are often given priority. This makes the journey to becoming a permanent resident smoother and more predictable. Settlement Options Canada has a higher annual intake of immigrants compared to many other countries. The process for international students transitioning to permanent residency is relatively straightforward, making Canada an attractive option for those looking to settle permanently. The welcoming nature of Canadian society and the support systems in place for new immigrants further enhance the appeal. On the other hand, Australia offers the temporary graduate visa, subclass 485, which grants post-study work rights for 2 to 4 years, depending on the qualifications and location of study. This visa allows graduates to gain work experience in Australia, which can be a stepping stone to permanent residency. Australia's General Skilled Migration Program is a points-based system that offers pathways to permanent residency. However, it is highly competitive and heavily dependent on your occupation being listed in the Skilled Occupation List, or SOL. This means that while there are opportunities, they are not as straightforward or guaranteed as in Canada. Regional advantages. Studying in regional areas of Australia can earn extra points for immigration. These areas often have a lower cost of living and provide a unique cultural experience. Additionally, the Australian government offers incentives for international students to study and work in these regions, which can be beneficial for those looking to increase their points for permanent residency. Verdict. While both Canada and Australia offer viable pathways for international students to transition to permanent residency, Canada has a clearer and more accessible pathway. The emphasis on Canadian education and work experience, along with a higher annual intake of immigrants, makes Canada a more attractive option for students looking to settle permanently. The supportive environment and straightforward processes further enhance Canada's appeal as a top destination for international students. Cost of living and tuition. Canada. Tuition ranges from $15,000 to $30,000 Canadian dollars annually for most programs. This range can vary significantly depending on the type of program and the institution. For instance, specialized programs like medicine or engineering might be on the higher end of the spectrum, while arts and humanities could be more affordable. Scholarships and financial aid options are also available for international students, which can help offset some of these costs. Living costs average $10,000 to $15,000 Canadian dollars per year, depending on the province. Major cities like Toronto and Vancouver tend to be more expensive, while smaller cities and towns offer a more budget-friendly lifestyle. This cost includes accommodation, food, transportation, and other daily expenses. Students often find part-time jobs to help manage these costs, as Canada allows international students to work up to 20 hours per week during the academic year. Healthcare. Many provinces offer free or subsidized healthcare for international students. This means that students can access essential medical services without worrying about high costs. However, it's important to check the specific healthcare policies of the province where you plan to study, as coverage can vary. Australia. Tuition ranges from $20,000 to $45,000 Australian dollars annually. Similar to Canada, the cost can vary based on the program and institution. Prestigious universities and specialized courses tend to be more expensive. Australia also offers various scholarships and financial aid options for international students, which can significantly reduce the financial burden. Living costs. Average 21,000 to 25,000 Australian dollars per year. Cities like Sydney and Melbourne are known for their high living costs, while regional areas are more affordable. This estimate includes rent, groceries, transportation, and other daily expenses. International students in Australia can also work part-time, up to 40 hours per fortnight, which helps in managing living expenses. Healthcare international students are required to purchase Overseas Student Health Cover, or OSHC, which adds to the cost. This insurance is mandatory and ensures that students have access to medical services during their stay in Australia. The cost of OSHC can vary depending on the provider and the level of coverage chosen. Verdict: Canada is generally more affordable in terms of tuition and living costs. However, both countries offer high-quality education and unique cultural experiences. When choosing a study destination, it's important to consider not just the financial aspects, but also the academic opportunities, lifestyle, and personal preferences. Both Canada and Australia have a lot to offer, making them popular choices for international students worldwide. 3. Job opportunities. Canada offers strong job prospects in technology, healthcare, engineering, and finance. The tech industry in Canada is booming, with cities like Toronto and Vancouver becoming major tech hubs. Healthcare professionals are in high demand, especially in nursing and specialized medical fields. Engineering projects from civil to software engineering are abundant, providing numerous opportunities for skilled professionals. The financial sector, particularly in cities like Toronto, offers a wide range of roles from banking to financial analysis. International students can work part-time, up to 24 hours per week during academic terms as of 2024, and full-time during breaks. This flexibility allows students to gain valuable work experience while managing their studies. Many universities also host job fairs, connecting students with potential employers and internships. These part-time jobs not only help with living expenses, but also provide a pathway to full-time employment after graduation. Australia also has opportunities in fields like healthcare, IT, and trades, but its job market can be more competitive. The healthcare sector is robust, with a constant need for doctors, nurses, and allied health professionals. The IT industry is growing, with a focus on cybersecurity and software development. Tradespeople such as electricians and plumbers are also in demand. However, securing a job can be challenging due to the competitive nature of the market. Students can work up to 48 hours every 2 weeks, which is equivalent to 24 hours per week, during academic terms. This allows students to balance their work and study commitments effectively. Many universities offer support services to help students find part-time work, and there are numerous opportunities in retail, hospitality, and administrative roles. Working part-time helps students gain practical experience and build a professional network. Verdict: both countries provide ample part-time and post-study work opportunities, but Canada's economy and immigration pathways may make job opportunities more beneficial for long-term goals. Canada's post-graduation work permit program allows graduates to gain valuable Canadian work experience, which can lead to permanent residency. Australia also offers post-study work visas, but the pathways to permanent residency can be more complex. Ultimately, the choice between Canada and Australia will depend on individual career goals and personal preferences. 4. Quality of education. Canada is home to globally ranked universities like the University of Toronto, McGill University, and the University of British Columbia. It focuses on practical and research-oriented education, with strong industry collaborations. Australia also hosts prestigious institutions like the Australian National University, University of Melbourne, and University of Sydney. The emphasis is on research and innovation, with strong ties to Asia-Pacific markets. Verdict: both countries offer high-quality education, so your choice may depend on your field of study. 5. Cultural diversity and lifestyle. Canada is known for its multicultural society and welcoming environment. However, winters can be harsh, particularly in central and eastern provinces. Australia is renowned for its sunny climate, outdoor lifestyle, and cultural diversity. It has a more relaxed and casual approach to life, with a focus on outdoor activities. Verdict: Australia offers a warmer climate and laid-back lifestyle, while Canada is celebrated for its inclusivity and safety. Final recommendation: choose Canada if you're looking for clear pathways to permanent residency, lower costs, and a welcoming multicultural environment. Choose Australia if you prioritize a warm climate, regional migration incentives, and proximity to Asia-Pacific opportunities. Would you like specific advice on programs, cities, or application processes in either country?